Perhaps you're like a lot of photographers around this time of year that you're starting to make plans for your summer vacation. Whether you're getting that 1 week, 2 weeks, or maybe you're one of those lucky people getting 3 weeks. Nonetheless, it is that vacation for most of us that determines how well our photography will do, since it's the greatest block of time that we have the opportunity to go out there and shoot uninterrupted. I've got a couple of ideas for you when it comes to photographic composition that I know, if followed, will improve your images overall dramatically. Hi, I'm Bryan Peterson, and I'm the author of Understanding Exposure and Bryan Peterson's Field Guide to Understanding Photography. I'm here in absolutely beautiful West Friesland, Holland. It's been a day of great sunlight and great storms and some wind and rain, and I find myself now in this late afternoon light on a dike with 3 wonderful boats in the background and, of course, the quintessential Dutch windmill. The front light is low angled, it's incredibly warm, and what I really love about this is the passing storm to the east. It's setting up for some dramatic lighting. Now, one way to really screw up a shot like this is to do what often is done by a lot of photographers, and that is, without thinking about it, as you can see in this photograph, they put the horizon line right in the middle of the frame. The problem with a split horizon is that it divides the interest, and the eye brain looks at that and gets frustrated because of the 50-50 divided interest. It doesn't know and yet wishes for what I call a winner. In sports, when an event ends in a tie, basketball, baseball, football, we all demand, wait a minute, you can't stop this game now, we need extra innings or overtime. The reason for that is we all want to go home at least knowing that there's been a winner. But when it comes to photographic composition, you must declare a winner, and the way you do that is to assign a greater portion of what I call visual weight to above the horizon or below the horizon. There's an old standard philosophy that says this: if interest is greatest above the horizon line, then your horizon line needs to drop towards the bottom third. If interest is greatest below the horizon line, then you move the horizon line up to the top third. In this instance here, there's a lot going on up to that horizon line. So it's my contention that the interest is greatest below the horizon line. Let's take a look at this next photograph. By dropping the camera down, I push the horizon line up much further, and take a look at that. Again, compare these two images side by side, and clearly the horizon line's out of the middle. We have, in effect, a winner. In this case, the winner is the bottom 2/3 of this frame. Now, the second thing I want to stress to you when you think about your summer vacation photos, you're out there shooting and you're thrilled with a shot like this. You may even feel compelled to move on to the next shot. I want to stress to you, before you do, consider the next option, which is this: when is the best time to shoot a vertical? Right after the horizontal. That's my philosophy. Take a look at this. While I'm here, I'm going to turn the camera vertically, and once again, I'm taking this photograph, which obviously is once again placing the horizon line near the top third. Why? Again, because interest is greatest below the horizon line. As far as the exposure here, in both these instances, this is classic F16 kind of stuff, where I do need that amount of depth of field because of foreground to background sharpness, and at 100th of a second, in this case with 100 ISO. Pretty simple stuff. So, what are you going to do this summer to improve your photography? You're going to get the horizon line out of the middle, top third to bottom third, and you're going to always look for that vertical that lies within that same horizontal composition. No reason to crop this on the computer when you can do it right here, right now. Hey, until next time, this is Bryan Peterson saying, you keep shooting.